Hi, everybody. I'm Zach Runyon. I am the instructor for the Heart of the House program at Erskine Green Training Institute. I just wanted to stop by and tell you a little bit about the program. So the Heart of the House program really evolves around 4 different jobs that we teach our students. Those jobs are laundry attendant, linen runner, housekeeper, or room attendant is another word for it, and houseman. So those 4 jobs are what we focus on in the Heart of the House program. Students come in and the first thing they do is they take an American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute assessment. During this assessment, they learn how to interact with guests in a wide variety of scenarios, such as getting more supplies for a guest room or helping with a maintenance request if something is broken in a guest room or around the hotel. After our students have taken their first assessment, they begin to learn the roles and duties of a laundry attendant. Um, then they get to build upon their linen runner skills after they've learned everything about the laundry. Once they've learned how to do the laundry attendant skills, the linen runner skills, we move on to the housekeeping or room attendant part of our training, in which our students are actually working in the hotel, cleaning guest rooms, and then we move on to the houseman piece as our last piece. So the houseman piece evolves around cleaning everything in the entire hotel besides the guest rooms. So the pool area, the fitness center, um, public restrooms, those are all areas that housemen are in charge of cleaning and keeping intact. Um, so let's go ahead and listen to an interview from one of our former students. She was in the Heart of the House program, and she actually is an employee as a room attendant at the Courtyard by Marriott, where Erskine Green Training Institute is located. After we listen to what she has to say, we're going to hear from one of the supervisors who also works at the hotel in Muncie.
All right. So my first question is, when you are at work, what is your role?
Housekeeper.
Okay. So what does that mean? Like, what do you do as a housekeeper?
I make the beds. I clean the bathroom, wipe down the desks, vacuum, clean out the refrigerator.
Angie, what's the hardest part about your job?
A lot of physical activity.
Yeah. Explain what kind of physical activity you have to do when you're working.
Definitely making the beds because you're using your back a lot. And so, like, you're up and down.
You've been through it. You've done Erskine Green. You've done your training. You did 13 weeks. What advice would you have for a future student who's going to come to Erskine Green and potentially train in the Heart of House program?
I would say definitely be motivated. And just don't give up. I mean, try not to get in your head too much because sometimes that happens to me sometimes. But and try to stay focused on what you're doing and just do the best you can.
And you've had experience working as a manager in the Heart of the House as well. So what was your role when you were a manager in the Heart of the House program?
Yeah, I was an assistant executive housekeeper, inspector, more or less, was trained and worked with the laundry, with the housekeeping, all facets of all that.
As a supervisor of the laundry attendants and the housekeepers, what do you expect from them, from these employees of yours or the people that were working in those 2 environments?
Yeah, definitely. I actually made some notes because there's a lot of things that I was thinking of. Some of the details are extremely important. Dedication, as in learning the activities, having a want to do the activities, um, especially related to laundry, knowing the products that we're working with. That can be anything from, I guess, to the details of the chemicals of the soaps and the softeners we use in the systems, to exactly what sheets and towels we're working with.
So what piece of advice would you give to a future employee, like somebody that would be working in your hotel as a housekeeper or laundry attendant, or somebody that would even be working at a different hotel? What advice do you have for those individuals?
Well, definitely your job matters. Um, I think sometimes you can start getting into the laundry and getting kind of buried in the back of the house and kind of wonder, what am I doing that's serving a purpose here? How does my job particularly matter? To get motivated each day of wanting to wash the same sheets the 10th time in the past 2 weeks or something, or, still want to look at those sheets and find a stain, because it really does matter, all the way down to, 11 o'clock at night when I don't have any laundry going, but I send somebody up to a room and they run into a stain on their pillow or on their sheet. And it ultimately costs money and it costs labor and time because, we could get a bad review. We could get, we may have to change rooms. We may have to just bring in new sheets. So it's hard to, stay motivated and keep reminding yourself what matters of your job. And I really believe that, that's something that you really should think of when you're um, making a decision on trying to do something like this, and almost any job anyways, but finding why that matters. And I think that's a good example of how it really, you can't think of that, but it really does.
So I hope you learned more about the Heart of the House program that you may have not have known before. If you're interested in this program and would like more information about it, please go to our website. We have videos that show more about this program, and also an outline that highlights everything that you'll be learning in the Heart of the House program. Our website is egti.org, so go check it out for more information.